Listeners, I'm Evan Seacray here with my partner Jeremy Griff, and we're here to talk about some Miami sports. Let's start it off with the Miami Marlins.
Yeah, so the Marlins this year, they're not in great position. They're in 27 and 35. They've had injury woes. They've had to use a lot of pitchers. The ERAs of the starting staff is very high, and the Mariners have only the Mariners have had to use more pitchers than the Marlins this year. It doesn't look too good. What do you think?
I think that the loss of Jose Fernandez has a big toll on the team.
Yes, we have a caller. Yes, please.
Hello. I have to say that the Miami Marlins, when he's talked about the Mariners with the pitching, well, pitching on all teams, it depends on the game, so it's not only one different game. It's just like you have to look at the big picture, like, and the season or like the set that they're playing with.
Good point.
Good point.
Yeah, so I do agree with you that Jose Fernandez, his absence is really felt. If they were to have him, I think they would be a fringe contender this year. But without him, I don't think they could go very far.
Let's move on to the Miami Dolphins. I think that they're on route to have a great season. They have Jarvis Landry, who I think might have a breakout season, even though he hasn't played bad in any of his seasons yet. I think he'll have his best season this coming run.
Well, I think last year might have been a little bit of a fluke. The Miami Dolphins started out 1-4. They lost to the Seahawks, Patriots, got demolished by the Bengals, and had another loss. And Jay Ajayi broke out 200-yard games. And the defense wasn't even that good last year. I think it was one of the worst. The offense was just all right. Tannehill got injured, and they had a real easy schedule. I think it might have been 30th or 31st. This year, I think they might have the 6th toughest schedule, so I think they're heading for a downswing this year, personally.
Although Adam Gase is a great coach, and he says that he thinks Tannehill has made a full recovery, and he can be better than ever.
We will see.
We'll see. Let's move on to the Miami Heat.
Miami Heat, okay.
All right, well, they can make a big splash in free agency this offseason with a lot of superstars on the line, like Gordon Hayward, Paul George.
Yeah, Miami always seems to attract free agents. I think the South Beach is very glamorous, and this year the Heat they're 11 and 30. They were in very good standings, but Spoelstra proved his mettle, and he got them all the way back to 41 and 41. They just missed the playoffs, but with a quality free agent, I think they can compete for the Eastern Conference Finals and maybe even the NBA Finals.
I agree. I think they should be looking at possibly Serge Ibaka, because power forward was a soft position last season with Luke Babbitt.
Right.
And I think that would make a big difference in the Heat's play.
Yes, it would. Maybe even an NBA Finals run would be possible.